Check it. Check. And that's good bowls. Good bowls.
Thanks.
Cheers. Nice.
Gotta practice. Gotta practice them O's, otherwise you lose it. You good?
Yeah. Welcome. I'm Tristan.
I'm Ariana. T and A.
There we go. Today we're going to be doing what we always do, which is smoking weed, getting in an elevated mindset from the societal norm, and checking out some crazy ass videos. Or maybe I shouldn't even be calling them crazy. They could just be common videos. But you know, it's uncommon to societal views of now.
Yes.
With that,
We're stoned.
we're stoned. We've been smoking bowls of this super silver haze. It's a sativa. It's by Glass House Farms. We've been digging Glass House Farms. They're like a good mid-range price, but like pretty.
Really good.
They deliver.
We love you, Glass House Farms.
Yeah, I got like
Sponsor
Cottonmouth
us.
over here.
Do
Not
you
a great look.
Oh, I left my water too. Oh
Dun
well.
dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
THC 32.45. That's
What?
pretty high. That's a good.
That's really high. That's why we're so high.
We're gonna go on that ride, and we hope that, if you'd like, smoke up with us. Have an edible half an hour before pressing play. And yeah, go down the rabbit hole with us. Comment and let us know what you think about these videos that we watch. I'd love to hear your all's opinions.
I think today we're gonna watch a video about Bigfoot.
Yeah. Bigfoot, that's the cool part about it. The sad part is it's a man claiming to have killed a Bigfoot.
Yeah,
so.
which is like, no, guy, fuck you. Don't fuck with the Bigfoot. Let's just leave him alone.
For those of you who don't know, I'm sure you probably do, Bigfoot is, I want to say, probably a slur for Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, we should probably just start saying Sasquatch now instead of...
Mm-hmm. They're also...
Or Yeti.
The Yeti.
Or is Yeti kind of like Eskimo? You know?
Oh, maybe. Well, or is it like... I always looked at it more like bears. Like types of bears. You know what I mean? Like, the brown bear lives in, like, warmer places. And the polar bear lives in, like, icy places.
Yeah.
Which is like the Yeti. He's like the polar bear.
Okay. Do you think there's more than just the, like, cold and warm?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
We
Sasquatch experts.
hit us up.
Yeah, let me
be
know,
our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Yeah, in the
We'd
future.
love to chat with you, Sasquatch experts.
In the future, we would love to have guests.
Yeah.
And you can sit right here and be a TNA sandwich. And we could get stoned and watch these videos together.
You can tell us all about the true knowledge of the Sasquatch.
We obviously believe in Sasquatch.
Of course. We have a spot near our place, like maybe a 15-minute drive, hike. It's pretty cool that it's that close to our place, and it's pretty much in the canyon, like out in the wilderness. And if you go far enough, there's a waterfall, and The interesting thing about this mountain is it has like a lot of phenomena going on. It's got an active bubbling oil like spout. Well, like as you're walking along the trail,
it's a natural petroleum.
You just come up to this little spot where and you can smell you smell the gas smell, and there's like just like a little bubbling well of oil there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then
I'm sure that definitely does something energetically to the mountain.
It's an active mountain. So then if you keep going far enough, there's a waterfall, and it smells like sulfur in that area. And
yeah, but no, the water's still cold, so it's definitely not like hot spring sulfur. It's
unfortunately, because otherwise we'd be getting in those hot springs.
That would be
but a lot of people think that the smell of sulfur is a sign of like the other side or a portal or even like just other beings, like other dimensional beings and stuff. So
yeah, and I think it makes sense because like even if like the atmosphere is like electrically charged, like it creates a smell for sure. So we definitely feel like there's a portal there, and like there's definitely huge temperature shifts from like one point to the next, which I guess isn't uncommon within a mountain.
It's like entirely covered, this part of it. It's like 20 degrees colder, and when you get to the actual end of the waterfall, well, it's not really the end. Tristan's climbed up it, and it keeps going. Like I wasn't brave enough to like shimmy up the side of the mountain like he was, but we've thought about like somehow Jimmy rigging a rope or something so I could like
climb up there and put
sort of climb up there. But when you like get to the end, for most people's capabilities, you're almost enclosed on like 3 sides by the canyon. Like it's so steep, and like
the waterfall's coming this way, but then you still have like mountain kind of all around you, and the trees kind of like swoop in.
Yeah, so it's very like covered. Yeah. And we've nicknamed this spot Sasquatch Falls because,
well, the first time we went, we experienced like a time shift where like we were coming back from the falls and we like missed a part of the trail. Would you call
that a time shift, or just like a, I don't know, we somehow came back a different way, but we couldn't have. It was so weird.
Yeah, there's like one trail in and out. On the way in, you have to go up like some steps, but on the way out, we didn't recall.
We didn't go down that fucking way. It was crazy. And Tristan found some weird hair there.
Yeah, and it was in an interesting spot, like on a tree that was like kind of like pushed over, and it didn't look like normal hair or furs, and I may or may not have taken a sample.
That was the second time, or like a different time we went.
It was still there though.
Was it the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we
gotta get it analyzed because right now I'm just holding on to some. I may or may not be holding on to some weird hairs.
I don't know. I don't know that they would tell us the truth anyway if we submitted the hair.
Well, no, we would have to go to like an independent scientist.
Hit us up, Sasquatch experts. You want to examine our Sasquatch hair?
Yeah, so
it was pretty cool. We like that spot.
let's get into this video.
For sure. Do not kill Bigfoots, though. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Do not endorse what this guy is doing.
Yeah. I don't understand.
He's just a little bitch. He's afraid.
Nearly a year ago, we introduced you to a man who claimed to have shot and killed Bigfoot in San Antonio. The alleged incident was featured in a documentary that left more questions than answers. Today, the Bigfoot hunter is finally releasing pictures of the creature's body. Tim Gerber has the latest on this bizarre story.
Dumb.
Bigfoot is 100% real. There's no question about that.
Rick Dyer has been saying that for well over a year now, claiming he shot and killed one of the mythical creatures in these woods on the northwest side in September 2012.
And he's like in
Until today, he's never provided any proof beyond this grainy video clip.
I have been worried for so long. I have been put off for so long.
Yeah, because the Sasquatch friendlies are going to not be down with you killing Bigfoot.
This is a picture of the alleged Bigfoot.
It is the real deal. It's Bigfoot. And Bigfoot's here, and I shot and killed it, and now I'm...
It's hard to say, because, you know, it's like
Dyer
a
says
corpse,
the body has
so...
gone through extensive testing to prove it's real. He's also showed it to several people.
Oh my gosh.
We wanted to get people's reaction, make them believers.
Of course you did.
And we did it to over 130 people.
We did it to 130 people.
Despite a history of past Bigfoot hoaxes, Dyer insists he's not fooling around this time.
Bigfoot's not a tooth fairy. Bigfoot is real.
Dyer tells me he plans to have a news conference in the coming days where he will show the full body and reveal all the test results. Personally, I'm still skeptical, but we want to know what you think.
What do you think?
Yeah.
It looked like it could have been some FX shit to me.
Well, here's the thing. So, first of all, his original video clip was definitely of, like, what I would say it was like a brown fur. And then the body that he had was like a white fur.
But is that just because it was like a corpse at that point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, like, how a Sasquatch corpse
decomposes.
Yeah, it goes through its cycle or whatever. Like, maybe it does lose all the color in its hair, and because, you know, and then the face, it could have been sculpted, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But
I
also,
don't buy it.
I ain't never seen a Sasquatch dead face, so...
My initial, like, intuition of that guy, he just seemed like he was lying to me, so,
yeah,
like...
a little bit of a shyster, like, salesman vibe.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he was
like, if he was telling
the
truth, that just didn't come off to me as, like, someone who is genuinely telling the truth, so... That's the only reason why I don't believe that particular... story.
Yeah.
I believe in Sasquatch 100%. But fuck, people believe that Sasquatches are interdimensional beings that can which is again why we were like, oh, the sulfur smell, the portal.
Yeah.
But a lot of cultures believe that Sasquatches are like interdimensional beings, and some of them like hang out in very sacred places. So they be going in and out of fucking dimensions, y'all. You think they're gonna get caught by your ass?
Right.
Like they
don't
like, care.
Phase out.
Yeah. Unless you come with good vibes, and maybe they'll want to hang out with you, which is what we always try to do. So if the Sasquatch wants to hang out with us, we're chill with that.
Yeah, obviously. Didn't we see a video where some guy claimed to have like been molested by a Bigfoot or something like that?
Yes, okay, I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about that earlier and I was like, oh, do we want to mention this? Another fucking rando on the internet who wants attention. We saw a video where this guy was like claiming that, well, he lives out in the boonies, like out in the woods by himself, and he was claiming that somewhere on his property, he was like going out on his property at night, and there was a lady Sasquatch that apparently forced herself on him, right. And in very graphic detail, he was recounting how she was like giving him a blowjob or whatever else. But again, that guy was 100% fucking lying and was clearly like had some sort of fantasy about this happening.
Right?
And
just got like hella drunk on some moonshine one night
like,
and was like, oh man, if a Bigfoot came...
or that's his fantasy. Like he actively thinks about that, and that's his his fetish, his fantasy, whatever. And he just got off on like telling the story as if it were true, you know? I don't know. He definitely... Again, did not give me the vibe that he was telling the truth.
Also just seems, again, I don't know Sasquatch culture. But I can't imagine hairless is like the attractive thing for them, you know?
Right? Like a hairless ass human.
Yeah.
Scrawny human,
yeah.
too. Yeah.
You know, like, oh yeah, that's the
I mean, maybe that's why she took advantage of him. I don't know.
She's like, you're a hairless, wimpy version of us.
It was weird, y'all.
If you've seen that video, let us know what you think.
Yeah, what do you think of that video? You think that guy's telling the truth?
Also, let us know if you think this guy's telling the truth. We're going to go with no. We're with him on them existing, but we're not with him on
don't kill them.
Don't kill
Leave them alone.
Don't even go with bad vibes.
Yeah.
You know, be a good representative for
the human race,
the society that we live in. Yes.
The human race.
If you identify as human, no shame. If you don't, I don't know. Anyways.
No, I identify as a dragon.
Boom. Thanks for watching another episode. I'm Tristan.
I'm Ariana.
And thank you so much for joining us. Let us know what you thought of the video. Give us a like, a subscribe to watch more of these videos. Is. They're down there somewhere, I think. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye! Should I go grab our hair specimen?
Yeah, we could just talk about it.
Pixar didn't happen. They need proof.
Well, on another episode,
we'll unveil the hair sample.
You gotta do it in increments, like... That's why Oak Island has fucking 13 seasons. They weren't like, oh, where's the treasure?
Fucking Oak Island. Oak Island, it's the thing about stuff.
Yeah, definitely check out Oak Island on High Mystery, the podcast.
Where that song originated with our special guest, Tiffany, I think. But every time we watch Oak Island, I sing it.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Oak Island, it's the thing about stuff. Which is exactly what it is. Because they never find... anything.
I mean,
and it just
they're always on the cusp.
And on.
They're always close to finding something, or they do.
They find little coins and nails. And
I was gonna say
Bobbit Dazzlers.
Coins are special, man, but most of the time it's just like nail, oxen shoe, piece of wood that is man hewn instead of industrial labor or whatever.
Oak Island is the thing about stuff.
That's not today. We're not doing that today. So
no.
Don't get excited. I don't have any Oak Island videos here.